Okay, part two. So I come back in here. There's nobody here, dude. I then, when I'm done with my dishes, start hearing a terrorist over my head trying to be so freaking quiet. Okay? And they're creeping around over my head. This is the stuff I cannot talk about anymore. There's one more, undoubtedly over my head, slowly stepping each foot, timed and paced silently apart, absolutely trying not to be heard, but they are making solid footsteps and they are moving around in the room right over my head. Okay? When I was done with the dishes and I come back in here, I set my timer for, I'll say exactly how long, 4 minutes. Okay? No one had come up the stairs unless they had snuck past with the door closed, barefoot, and trying to be so fucking quiet, okay? And nobody was in the bathroom that I could tell over my head. But I can't talk about all the stuff they do anymore. So this is really very, it's like it's a little difficult. So I heard no terrorists doing their bodies and bombs over my head at all. All right? But when I came back in, without a doubt, there was one in my room. Not in my room. I'm exhausted, please. In the room over mine. Okay? All right. Without a doubt, that one did not want to be heard. And then my timer was for 4 minutes. Go, close your door, stay in here for 4 minutes, go back out there, finish washing a few more dishes, which is what I did. I opened the door, there was nobody there, absolutely nobody anywhere around, no water running, but I knew the terrorist was up over my head. It was trying to not be heard. Nobody anywhere. Okay, so then I start running the hot water in the bathroom, and out of nowhere, the female psychotic ISIS terrorist bomb maker starts blood curdling screaming. And she thinks she has the right to scream my name. This is the woman who makes a living off making attempts on my life. These are really psychotic people. So I just let it roll off my shoulders that this bitch is even saying my name. And she's blood curdling scream like you're watching a thriller movie. She's screaming. You want to know how loud? 4 out of 5. I keep 5 as a certain threshold. Amen. She was there. She was at 4. It was staged. It was unfucking believable. And she was screaming, Heidi, and just all this crazy gibberish as I was running the hot water. And I was like, this bitch was up there. I knew there was one in the room. It wasn't her because she wasn't there. And I know she didn't come racing in. I would hear this, okay? The door was open. I know what's going on around me here. The door to my bathroom, all of it. She was not up there in the fucking bathroom trying to be known or seen. Everybody was trying to be undetected. So there, she gave it up. She was undetected, lurking, hiding, doing something in the bathroom. And there was another one, without any doubt, in the room above mine. There was definitely 2. The one that was in the bathroom gave her position up by screaming and screaming level 4 blood-curdling screams. It was all staged. It had something to do with me running the hot water. Then this female terrorist started screaming, I'm taking a shower, and screaming like as if I'm violating a fucking murderer who fucking cuts bodies up. That's what she does in here. Okay? And this went on, this fucking scene, theater, level 4 screaming fit for over 5 fucking minutes. All I could think was, I cannot believe how crazy these people are in here. And the other thought was I could not believe that they brought them into any sort of fucking terrorist cell. They're too crazy to be in any sort of terrorist cell. But they are. This is facts. And beyond that, trying to figure out who the fuck is making these judgment calls is not my concern. So we had an absolute psychotic lunatic female who chops up bodies, ingests organs of the bodies she chops up, screaming my fucking name about the hot water when she wasn't running water, she wasn't in the shower, there was nobody up there, screaming, blood curdling like you're watching a thriller movie, screaming and screaming and screaming for at least 5 fucking minutes. You don't even fucking know how loud this fucking psychotic was. Screaming. I couldn't fucking believe it, man. And there was some other jackass in the room next to her. I didn't stop running the hot water. She's a fucking murderer and she needs to go to goddamn prison. I flushed the toilet and I continued my business. She continued to scream and scream. I don't know what this angle or operation she thought she was doing had. I just didn't bother trying to find the logic or sense to any of this anymore, okay? I kept doing what Jesus told me to do. He told me to go out there after 4 minutes and finish my business, and that's what I did. And I came back in here, and once I had done that, I came back from the bathroom into my room. Jesus told me, now get out of that room. Don't be in the extra room. Come back into here and close the door and stay out of this. Okay, and that's what I did. And then all I know is within a half an hour or so later, every time I go in that extra room, there's a terrorist that starts blasting the TV. This time after that, she started blasting all of my YouTube videos. Okay, there was a lot of other serious terrorist activity that was going on while the psychotic was blasting my YouTube videos at like max volume. One after the next, YouTube videos went for at least 12 minutes. At least 10, easy 10. My YouTubes, my testimonies, yes, evidence testimony. I was commanded by God, do not say a word this whole time about any of it. And I've been commanded by God to not talk about any of the terrorist activity that I witnessed that went along with the YouTube. I just can only report the YouTube. And the female terrorist, I presume, was her. Okay, and then about 10 minutes ago, because I've been doing this for about 10 minutes on the YouTube, that happened again. I went in there to make rice, and then I'm hearing, I can't tell you anything else I'm hearing. I can only say that the TV starts blasting over my head. And they wait till about 1 minute, and I can't say any more, because if I say any more, I'm saying stuff I'm not supposed to talk about. All right, goodbye.